Randall, somebody comes to you and says, I am looking to start doing start fixing and flipping houses. You're doing 15 at any given time. How do I just get started in one? What are three questions that I should consider to get started in this game?
Aside from finding the deal or finding the property, I would say the first thing is what financial resources do you have?
Okay.
How much money are you going to have to borrow? How much are you going to be able to bring yourself? The second one is, what experience do you have with flipping? Are you a builder? Have you built houses? Have you remodeled houses in the past? Or do you need to leverage the learning of somebody else?
Okay.
And then the third one would be, who is going to do your design? Because I've seen more unsuccessful house flips happen because somebody just ran wild with what they thought was wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
And so who's going to do your design and who's going to oversee it? Because that's really important. You need to do the things that make you money and not just be focused on, on things that you think are great.
That's a great point. So many people, my sister particularly, she called me up and says, hey, we're remodeling our home. Do you have any pointers? And I told her, these are the things that you may want to consider if you're looking to appreciate your home and make it top dollar. Well, her taste isn't necessarily what's more of the modern taste today that's getting top dollar. Right. It's, she's going to kill me, but it's more of an old-fashioned taste. Browns and gold. Conservative. There you go. And it looks nice, but the day she goes to sell, if that day comes, she's not going to get top dollar for her house because the design isn't catered to the masses, it's catered to her. Right. And that's so critical that Randall mentioned that, because absolutely I have seen where young flippers get in and they do basically what they think looks great, and then they have difficulty selling it, and sometimes even repaint the color because they're like, oh, I should have done light gray from the begining or whatever.
Yes, I saw a neon blue on an exterior on a house once, and I was like, that's really interesting.
That is really interesting. Yeah. Oh, man. Awesome. Well, a question I get asked all the time, and I'm sure you do too, is, okay, Yoshi, I've started educating myself, I've started studying, I get the formula, I can do the calculation on my phone, but how the heck do I find these opportunities? You're doing 15 right now. Do you mind just sharing a little bit about how some of these 15 came to you?
Sure. The networking is always your best way to find property. If you're out there and you're saying, I buy houses, or I'm looking to buy houses, amongst your friends, everybody knows at least 250 people, so somewhere amongst that 250 is somebody that either is selling a house or has a family member selling a house or a friend that's selling a house. We do a lot of things. We do door hangers, we do postcards. Surprisingly, over the last 15 years, some of our best deals have come off the multiple listing service.
Oh, interesting.
Which is, usually we want to cut that, middleman agent out.
Yeah.
But the deals where we've made hundreds of thousands of dollars has come from agents.
Wow.
And then, again, I've got them from Facebook. My neighbor's house, I bought a house 2 doors down. This old guy was moving into assisted living, and I walked over and said, hey, I'll list your house for free because he's been a good neighbor.
Yeah.
And he says, I'm worried it's in trashy condition, it's got junk, it needs repairs, you haven't touched it in 40 years, et cetera. And I said, well, I'll send somebody from my team over, and we'll make you an offer, and if the offer works for you, great, we'll buy it. But if it doesn't, we'll list it for free.
Oh, wow. That's so nice of you.
And so that we picked it up. They liked our offer. And so
great.
Now I own the house 2 doors down.
Oh, wow. That's excellent. Are you going to move into it?
No. I remodeled my own house about 7 years ago. I'm hoping not to have to do that again.
Right. Very cool. So there's just an array of different opportunities, but networking, you said, is probably the biggest one.
Probably the very best way.
I find that for myself as well. Tell everybody, I love your quote, don't be a secret agent, right? Yes. If you're a real estate agent, don't be a secret agent.
Don't be a secret agent. Don't be a secret home buyer.
Right. Don't be a secret home buyer. Exactly. Or, some people are a little hesitant to call themselves real estate investors. Don't be a secret real estate investor. No, that's awesome. So you're now finding them off the multiple listing services more often. Do you mind sharing a little bit about, because for a lot of people that I speak to, they have a hard time finding them on the MLS. Is there anything you're doing specifically, like maybe in the remarks, doing searches for handyman special, or are you just kind of setting up hot
Sure, you can
sheets?
search for handyman special or needs TLC or care or something like that, and you can have your agent search for that. But what I like to do, and what we've done in the past, is we'll carve out a specific area, like maybe Canyon Rim, where we're very familiar with the values.
Oh yeah,
and we find out what's for sale up there, and we just make a lot of offers. And
very nice.
And we figure out what we can offer, and repair the property and remain profitable on. But I don't think I've ever made more than 20 offers before getting an acceptance.
That is phenomenal. Ironically, on the last show, Jeff Brailio and I were talking about the ratio being about 20-1 in both of our experiences as well. So that's kind of cool that you've also confirmed that.